Hi everyone! Happy Monday! It's time for your Archeia Guidance Angel Cards weekly reading. My name is Kelly Flanagan and I'm author of Archeia Guidance, Inspirations from the Feminine Aspects of the Archangels. And my amazing partner, the very talented artist, Courtney Nutter, she and I were guided to create a deck of angel cards for you. You can get your very own deck of angel cards on our website, which is archeiguidance.com. We have a link up for you in the comment section on Facebook. And the link is in the bio on Instagram. So go check out our website to get your very own deck of angel cards and to find out more about the Archeiai who are here helping us right now. So go check that out. Yes, give us a thumbs up. That lets other people know that we're here. And we're doing our weekly reading right now. What I like to do for your weekly reading is I just shuffle the cards until I'm guided to stop. There's Gail. Hi, Gail. Thanks for being here today. I'm going to be pulling 3 cards for the week. One for the beginning, one for the middle, and one for the end. It's all done through the law of attraction, the power of intention. So there are no mistakes. It's all divinely guided. Hi, Courtney. Thanks for joining us on Instagram. I appreciate that. I don't know how to, I don't know how to do like thumbs up and hearts and stuff on Instagram, but I know that that helps other people know that we're doing a live broadcast. So if you figure out how to do that, that'd be great. I'm going to wave to you too and see if that helps draw us. There we go. There's some hearts. Yeah, that helps. Okay, so we're doing our weekly reading. We will be doing pulling cards for you for our angel party following the weekly reading. But let's first find out what forecast the Archeia have for us this week. First card we have is Archeia Mareia. She is the angel of virtue. So she helps in our spiritual growth. And she's saying that things might be a little shaky or rocky in the cosmos right now. And if that's the case for you in your life, she wants you to take her hand. She will show you the way back to peace and love. Peace and love. That is your natural state of being. You're born that way in a, you're born into peace and love. We learn along the way that there's stress and fear and drama and negativity, all those things. We learn all of that along the way. And some people live in those lower states of consciousness on a daily basis, where peace and love are the high vibrations, and that's where we are meant to live our life. So she is saying that all of the things that happen in your life, all of them, the totality, are just showing you what peace and love are, and that you can return to peace and love at any time, any point. Return to love. That's what she's saying. Return to love. Tap into that high vibration of love. And all those lower vibrations will start to subside. They will start to They won't take up so much space and so much room in your head or in your consciousness. You'll start operating your basic operating system. Your basic operating system is peace and love. That's what she's saying. The basic operating system. So if you are operating from any place other than peace and love, the angels want you to return to that. Return to love. So she says, take my hand. Peace and love are your natural state of being. Any other feelings or experiences you are having are merely guiding you back to peace and love. Learn to recognize when you are not in your natural state. I'm here to facilitate the change that will bring you to the peace and love that you are. So, peace and love, that's your basic operating system. So if you're not feeling peace and love, those things are showing you, they're just showing you that you need to return to love. You need to return to love. And it's not that those other feelings or those other experiences or those lower vibrations are bad. They're just showing you that you're not operating from your from peace and love. You're not operating from your basic operating system. So I keep saying like computer, like the what was that original computing system that we learned like back in high school back in the day, DOS or something like that, like with the green underlying like flashing. That's what I see, like that's your basic operating system. And peace and love. Everything else is just pointing you towards peace and love. So if you feel yourself frazzled or uncertain or confused, call on the angels, call on Archeia Mareia, the angel of virtue. Take her hands and she will guide you back to peace and love. Back to your basic operating system. And then of course, Archeia Christophina, the angel of clarity, wants you to quiet your mind. So all of those things happening in the cosmos, there's a lot of fear being generated, there's a lot of uncertainty, a lot of chaos, a lot of drama. Quiet your mind, take a deep breath, go within, and you'll get the answers that you need. And she's also saying too, to quiet your mind, you have to shut off all the outside noise. All the outside noise, shut it off. Shut off the TV, shut off the radio, shut off the computer, shut off the YouTube videos, shut it off. Quiet your mind. When you do that, you can go within. You can go within to find out what is best for you. What's best for you is not necessarily going to be what's best for everyone else. So listening to all the outside noise may not be helpful. It may not be what you need to be doing right now. You need to go within, get quiet. Let God and the angels help you to see what it is that you need to do for your life, for your spiritual growth. So quieting your mind is also a way to return to love. When you go drop into your heart space, when you get out of the monkey mind, and you drop down into your heart space, that's how you return to love. That's how you tap into those higher vibrations of peace and love. And that's where you'll start getting the clarity that you need. When you've got that monkey mind going, and you're listening to all of this noise outside of you, you're not going to get clarity. You're not going to get clear messages. You're not going to get, you're not going to feel that peace and love. You're going to add to all of the confusion. You're going to add to all of the uncertainty. You're going to add to all of the fear-based messages that are coming from everything outside of you. All that noise. It's just really, really noisy right now. So she wants you to quiet your mind. Get quiet. Shut it all down. Shut it all off. Go within. She says, silence your mind so you can hear the messages from God and the angels. We are constantly communicating with you, and you can hear us clearly when your mind is silent. Thinking is normal and natural, but when it's all you do, you cannot hear what we have to say. Clarity comes when you can quiet your mind. So shut it all down. Get back to that basic operating system, which is peace and love. And in order to do that, you have to quiet your mind. You have to be able to shut it all down. Shut it all down. Go within. Go within. And when she says that you can hear the messages, there's actually other ways besides just hearing messages. You can feel them, you can know them, you can see them. But in order to tap into any of that, you have to be able to quiet your mind. So that's the first step. Go for a walk, get outside, take a deep breath, meditate, play high frequency music. If you are going to use, she's saying, shut off the news, shut off the TV, shut off, all of that noise. But the high vibrational music will help you to tap into those higher vibrations of peace and love. And that is going to help you to go within, to get calm, to regain peace and love in your life. So call on Archeia Christophina, the angel of clarity, to help you to get clear messages from God and the angels. Such great messages. Oh. And then Archeia Sophia coming in, the angel of truth. And she is saying that what's true for you may not be true for others. What works for you may not work for others. And in order to know what is best for you and to have clarity on how you need to proceed in your life and on your spiritual journey, you need to tap into what is true for you. What is your truth? And just because that works for someone else doesn't necessarily mean that it works for you. You have to know who you are. You have to know your truth. You have to know where you stand in order to be able to stand in your truth. In order to quiet your mind and in order to operate from your basic operating system, you have to know what your truth is. Are those things, are those fears that you're feeling? Are those beliefs that you have? Are they actually yours, or are they coming from somewhere else? Are they coming from someone else? Is someone telling you, oh, you need to really be scared about this? And she's saying you have to know what is true for you, so that you don't fall into the fear. You don't fall into the chaos. You don't fall into the uncertainty. If you know what's true for you, you know that you can handle anything. You don't operate from a place of fear. You operate from a place of love. And when you know your true self, you're able to stand in that love. You're able to stand in that power. And you're able to make decisions for your life based on your beliefs, based on what's true for you, and you don't fall into other people's belief systems, you don't fall into other people's fear-based realities. You know that you are being taken care of. You know you're being taken care of because you are aligning with what's true for you, and you're aligning with, when you align with truth, you're aligning with God and the angels. That is what alignment means, is that you are standing in your power, you are listening, based on what's true for you. And you don't fall into the traps of fear or uncertainty. You don't live your life based on that. You don't let the uncertainty sway you. You don't let it control you. You don't let the fear control you, because you know who you are. You stand in your power. You stand in your sovereignty, and you make the decisions based on the information that you are getting, based on your truth and what God and the angels are saying to you. So Archeia Sophia, the angel of truth, she will help you with that clarity. She will help you to get clear on who you are, and she'll help you to get clear on what's true for you. She says, call on me to see all sides of any situation. The truth for you is not always the same truth for everyone else. Everyone has their own truth based on their own life circumstances. I am here to help you seek your truth. It is safe to be honest with yourself. Knowing who you truly are will set you free. So you know what applies to you in your life. You know what applies to you. And if you are listening to the TV or the radio or your favorite talk show host or, whatever, their beliefs and their truth may not align with yours. So shut all that off. Shut it off. Get clear on your truth and start living your life based on what's true for you. And Archeia Sophia, the angel of truth, will help you to do that. She'll help you to see that there are many ways to handle, the current circumstances that we're all facing right now. And how you handle it may not be what's best for me to handle it. We all handle it in the ways that are best for us. And because we all have different circumstances, it's not going to be like a cut and dry, one size fits all for everybody. What works for you may not work for me, and what works for me may not work for you. Sure, gather all the information, gather all the intel that you need to see what all the options are, to be able to make an educated decision. But just because people are operating out of fear or uncertainty doesn't necessarily mean that those are the best options for you. So get really clear on what it is you need to do in yourself. And Archeia Sophia, the angel of truth, will help you to do that. Such a great message for this very important time. So I'm going to do a quick recap. Courtney, I appreciate you being here with us on Instagram, at least showing people that we are that we have a weekly reading today, every Monday. I'm going to do a quick recap, and then I'll start a new broadcast, a new live stream for, we'll do a new live stream for our angel party, where we will be pulling cards so that you can get messages for your own self from the Archeiai. But let's do a recap of this week's weekly reading. Archeia Mareia, the angel of virtue. She wants you to take her hand, let her lead you back to peace and love. Your basic operating system is peace and love. And all of the fear-mongering and all of the uncertainty and all of the drama that's going on in the atmosphere right now may be pulling you away from peace and love, but she wants you to take her hand so that she can help you back to peace and love. Help you back to your basic operating system, which is peace and love. And once you get to that place, once you get to the place of peace and love, you can make the best decisions for yourself. That's what you're being called to do. You're being called to return to peace and love. Don't buy into the fear. Don't buy into the uncertainty. Take her hand and trust. Trust in God and the angels. Take her hand, she'll return you to peace and love. And then Archeia Christophina, the angel of clarity, wants you to quiet your mind. Shut it all down. Reboot. Reboot the system. We're playing with that computer scenario. Reboot the system. Control Alt Delete. You have too many programs running. Too much stress, too many questions, too much noise outside of you. Control Alt Delete. Reboot the system. Quiet your mind. Go within. That's where your clarity is. When you go within, you're not going to find the answers outside of you. You can gather intel, you can get information from outside sources, but to find out what's best for you and to find out what messages that God and the angels have for you, you have to go within. You have to quiet your mind. Reboot. Control Alt Delete. Yeah. And then Archeia Sophia comes in. She is the angel of truth, and she reminds you what's the truth for you is not necessarily the truth for everyone else, and what works for someone else may not apply to you. You have to know what's best for you, and to know what's best for you, you have to know your truth. If you think by doing what someone else is doing is what's best for you, that's not necessarily your truth. Yeah, you can go and check those things out and see if it works for you. Like research, do research. See if that applies. But if it doesn't apply, you let that go. You let other people do what's best for them, and you do what's best for you. And everyone's truth is going to be different. Everything everyone is doing is going to be different for each individual, because everyone's life is different. All the circumstances are different. So take a look at that. Take a look at your belief system. Where is it coming from? Is that even something that applies to you? You know, where did that come from? Is it coming from the television, or is it coming from, you know, family members who are in a place of fear, a place of lack, a place of uncertainty? Or is it coming from you knowing what your truth is and being able to operate from your truth? When you operate from your truth, you align with what's best for you. And knowing what's best for you, you have to know your truth. And make sure that it's based on your beliefs and not on what other people believe is best for you. Archeia Sophia, the angel of truth, will help you to do that. Yes, such a great reading this week. I agree, Gail. Yes, we all need to work on rebooting the system, letting go of that fear and that uncertainty, especially right now when there's so much of that in the air. So let God and the angels guide you and help you this week. Such a great message. Thank you so much for being here today. Be sure to share the Archeia love with all of your family and friends here on Facebook. You can also follow us on Twitter and Pinterest, and we're on Instagram and Facebook too. So check those out. Check out our website, archeiguidance.com. You can get your very own deck of angel cards. You can book a personal reading with me if you'd like more in-depth information from the Archeiai. And you can check out our angel shop. We have so many cool products. I'm drinking out of my Archeia Aurora mug today. Cup. I also just ordered some new, what do you call those? Little bags. That's not what they're called. Little bags to hold my cards in. I like to keep them out of the metal tin, and I keep them in little pouches. So I just ordered some new pouches off our website, so go check that out. And check out our new cards, the Chakra Sirens, Energy Healing cards, the Magical Mermaids, helping us with our chakra healing. And this week our energy report is wisdom, and of course that coincides with our angel reading as well. It always does. It says, I am made up of depths even the ocean couldn't fathom. Tapping into our third eye chakra, and knowing. It's a deep, deep knowing what is best for us. So we will be talking about that in our healing circle. So check that out on our Facebook page as well. So thank you all so much for being here. I will start a new live stream for our angel party, so I'll see you there. Bye.